Hi, I'm Jay McCall, Networking and Managed Services Editor with Business Solutions Magazine. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm particularly excited to talk to you about some insights that I picked up in a recent conversation with a managed services provider who really changed his business within the past year. Corey Carson is the owner of Computer Doctor. And I think his story is going to pertain to many of you watching today, especially if you find yourself underselling your managed services. He was in this predicament and found himself working 6 or 7 day weeks, 12+ hour days, and just barely getting by. Well, a little over a year ago, he attended a Chartech training academy, and following that academy, he made the bold decision that he was going to stop underselling his services. So how exactly do you go back to your customer and have a conversation that you're going to double, triple, maybe even quadruple their monthly services? Well, for Carson, the key was putting together a PowerPoint presentation that really helped him articulate his value. So previously he would talk to customers and just mention that, hey, I can provide you with 24/7 support, or I'll take care of your network. But behind the scenes there were all kind of things that he was doing that customers were unaware of. Well, through the PowerPoint presentation, he really flushed these things out. Things such as providing network assessments, security audits, server rebuilds, backup and disaster recovery services, hardware provisioning and software licenses, and so on. All spelled out in this presentation. Another key point for his preparation period, he took 30 days to really hone in the presentation, practiced a dozen times in front of family members and friends, and helped get out the objections that he knew he was going to face having these conversations. So what was the net result once he went live and scheduled appointments with all his customers? Well, he ended up losing 3 of his customers through various objections and why they didn't want to spend more or sign for a longer term managed services contract. But the net result was that in 6 months, Carson was able to increase his monthly recurring revenue 7-fold without adding a single person to his staff. So the bottom line takeaway I wanted to share with you is make sure that you're articulating your value to your customers and not making the mistake that so many managed services providers make of just underselling yourself. Corey offers additional tips in an upcoming issue of Business Solutions Magazine. He'll be on the cover of the September issue, and I hope you'll check that out. That's all the time we have for now, though. Thanks so much for joining me.